Welcome, fans, Arson fans, WVCW fans. The collaboration is real. As you know, we are your WVCW commentary team. We've been called worse.
The voices of West Virginia wrestling.
The voices of Southern West Virginia wrestling. Let's get it right.
The whole state, baby.
The whole
We're
state.
the best in the rounds. We're the best around. You know
Nothing's ever gonna keep you down.
Going
Exactly.
down.
But what we are here for this evening is a special treat that comes only once a year here for us Arson Brothers and all the fans of WVCW West Virginia Championship Wrestling, and that is Miracle on the Mountain. It is, as it's been called, Air WrestleMania, and that is just because it is truly our biggest event of the year, and we are here to break this thing down Arson style. We're going to tell you about what you can expect, the matches, the fun, the excitements,
The shenanigans,
Oh, there will be
the arson
shenanigans.
stuff,
There will be
everything.
shenanigans.
And, you know, before the event even gets started officially, there's a little bit of an arson takeover going on because we're doing the Arson Brothers tailgate. Matt, tell them about
That's right.
that because I'm pretty excited about it.
Oh, I'm very excited. So you want to be? This is going to be an all day event. Lots of fun. About 2 p.m., Arson Brothers are taking over the parking lot area for the Arson Brothers Miracle on the Mountain tailgate party. That's right. There will be free food. We're going to grill up some hot dogs, get you some of that, some beverages, some fun, some games, music, prizes, giveaways, and I mean, it is at Miracle on the Mountain, so you never know who could pop in or out. Lots of your favorite wrestlers are there that day, and I know for a fact most of them like hot dogs.
Well, I'll tell you what. The first time we had a tailgate, none other than Freight Train was there.
Yes, he
and that
was.
boy could eat some hot dogs. Let me tell you
goody.
what.
Hot dogs and cookies.
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 Yeah.
And, you know, I've got it on good authority, because that's us, that the somewhat, at the moment, vacant Arson Brothers
That's right.
24/7
That's right.
invitational title is going to be a new champion will be crowned at the tailgate.
A new champion.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
That's right. It's been vacant for a bit now. The last to hold it was Jason Kincaid there. You see the behind me here, that coveted, where's it at? That coveted championship. Look at that thing in all its unglory. But Jason Kincaid, the last holder of that, vacated it. It has not been filled since, but it will be filled at the Arson Brothers Miracle on the Mountain tailgate party. You definitely want to check that out.
See
We're
how
gonna
this
have lots
hits
of
you.
fun.
Waldo Arson champion.
Oh, whoa.
I've always
whoa.
been the champion anyway. I mean, come on.
I don't think that's going to happen.
This is who people come to see right here. So at the tailgate, not only you get all that, you get to hang out with me.
I don't think you can carry that 16 ounces of gold.
Please.
Oh, but from there, we will go into Miracle on the Mountain 8, the big event that we have been waiting 1 year for, basically, since the last one, as it goes. It is their granddaddy of them all, if you
Now
will.
wait a minute. Who here was at the first Miracle on the Mountain?
You cannot say that. I was at the second, not the first.
Hello, me. I was here. Myself and Arson cousin Roscoe Rooster.
Yeah.
We were at the very first Miracle on the Mountain. So I think I think our good friend Roscoe's been at every single one. So
Yeah.
so he's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to miracle.
That he is.
And then, the second miracle, these two Arsons, Matt and Jeff, showed up, and that's when business picked up. So,
That's right. That's right.
anyway,
It went down the tubes ever since. I don't know.
Well, you know.
but I mean,
Anyway.
storied tradition of Miracle on the Mountain. Let's be honest. I mean, there's been so many stars that came through those gates and those that walked down that aisle at Miracle on the Mountain. So,
Oh yeah.
guys like Matt Hardy, Lodi, Steve Carino.
Nobody cares about them. Guys like Joey Morton, Dave Scott.
Who?
My granddaddy. Don't you talk about him like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, guys like that. West Virginia legends have wrestled at Miracle on the Mountain, and that's what's important, guys. This has been a staple in the state for the past 8 years.
Absolutely. No, I
And
can't
let's not
argue.
forget all the good that Miracle on the Mountain has done for the years to the Children's Miracle Network. Lots of money has been raised in helping that great charity over the years with Miracle on the Mountain. That's how it's got its name all the time. So You know, we can't forget that. And don't forget that. Remember, if you're coming to this thing, you are actually helping a cause as well. So, you know, keep that in mind.
Even I can't hate on that. That's
There
good
you go.
stuff.
And
You don't like
everything.
anything
I really hate that
except
jacket.
Jeff Connolly.
My man.
Oh,
I got a lot to say about Jeff Conley. So should I start now or?
No.
All right, well, hold up. Let's break this thing down. We're going to start with, and there you see it behind us, that Children's Miracle Cup, that gold that everyone wants every year. There's a battle royal, and this year will be no different. And guys, I mean, we saw so many people come through, win this thing, and propel themselves into greatness going forward in WVCW.
Well, let's not forget the current holder of the Children's Miracle Cup, none other than the ever popular White Mike.
That's right.
Oh, easily one of the most popular wrestlers on our roster.
Oh,
And
yeah.
if you want to go back even a year before that, Aaron Biggs won it.
Yep.
Who's our current champion?
Aaron Biggs.
This thing is I mean, it can literally propel you in WVCW from someone that's trying to get noticed to a guy that's going to be the guy.
Oh, absolutely.
So-
It can be a launching point for any young superstar trying to make their name here in West Virginia Championship Wrestling.
And not only here in WVCW, but look at all that White Mike's done in the last year. He's gone
Very true.
everywhere, wrestled everywhere. Last night we were
Absolutely.
talking about he was wrestling the one and only Joey Ryan.
That's right.
So, I mean, he's been everywhere. He and Timmy Lewis, the Gymnasties, have just been burning down tag divisions everywhere. So this is a launching point for somebody's career.
Absolutely.
So who'll do it this year? You got to be there to find out.
That's right. And excited
Absolutely.
for that one.
Yeah, it's always one of my favorite things of the whole event. So
I suddenly hate it.
And from there, we will go and talk about this one right here. One of my favorites, all-time favorites, Mr. Number One, George South.
Got him
something
now.
we can all agree
That's
on.
right.
Yeah, I
Finally,
love-
we all agree.
Yeah.
He will be there with the Heatseekers, former West Virginia Championship Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Heatseekers, making their return. And they will be facing another legend on the other side of that ring, rock and roll all night long, because Ricky Morton will be there at Miracle 8. And who is he teaming with, you might ask? Well, guys, I don't know either, because Ricky has said he's got 2 mystery partners that he is showing up with.
Well, I know who it is.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Who is
I ain't
it?
telling you,
Tell him.
but I know who it is.
Of course not.
I can't tell you,
I
guys.
heard rumor it was Hoot Al Flanagan and Little Siggy Samples.
Oh, now that would be too much, dude.
I don't know. That's just what I heard.
That would be too much. Those guys are still in prison.
Oh,
They're still in prison.
okay.
But nonetheless, that 6-man tag team match, looking so much forward to that. Always
Yeah.
a blast to have Mr. South and Mr. Ricky Morton on the
WWE
show.
Hall of Famer.
That's right,
Ricky
absolutely.
Morton.
Got that ring in the Hall of Fame, and that is something not to forget.
And let's not forget, he's not the only Hall of Famer in this, but George South is at WVCW Hall of Fame.
That is a very factual
Yeah.
information.
You know, George South, he's the only person that hates more people than me. I love
Well,
that.
that might be true.
I love that.
That's why you like him so good.
I
it
love
makes
George
sense
South.
now. It
Yeah.
makes sense now.
It
I
speaks
thought it
to
was
me.
the Bojangles connection.
I love
Yeah.
Bojangles too.
So
there
many
you go.
things, so many connections.
It is.
But nonetheless, excited for that one. And excited, let's not take away the return of the Heatseekers. Always
Yeah.
pleasant
Oh,
to have
yeah.
them on the card.
One of the best tag teams in the world.
Absolutely. Go with anyone for sure.
And guys, from there, we will talk about...
Speaking of tag teams, we're going to this.
No,
Okay.
no, we'll stick with the tag teams. We're ahead, but that's all right. The Ugly Ducklings, the fan favorites, the darlings of WVCW, will be taking on the Brotherhood, the team of Myron Reed and Mickey Midas.
You know, I've just assumed with the role they've been on, with the heat that they've had behind them, I really thought the Ugly Ducklings was going to walk into Miracle as the champs. and
Oh,
defend.
yeah, absolutely. I think everyone did.
And there was an upset there. The Heartthrobs, managed by Boris Petrov.
Wait a minute. Wait, upset? What are you talking about? The Heartthrobs are one of the greatest tag teams of all time. They're legends not only in West Virginia, but in the world. And so they proved that no matter what, as good as the Ducks are, you can't beat a legend like the Heartthrobs. And they can beat any team on any given night. And so that's what the good doctor and the hustler proved the other night, is that they can beat any team on any given night. So call it an upset if you want. I don't see it that way.
I think all they proved is that you can't beat a bearded Russian in a dress.
He has a point.
Bringing sexy back.
Nonetheless, upset or not, they did lose their WVCW Tag Team Championships and will not be going into Miracle with those belts, and I'm sure that is upsetting to the Brotherhood as well, who thought they were getting a shot at those tag team championships coming in, but no, the Heartthrobs snuck that one out, and yes, with the help of Boris Petrov. Boris Petrov has been seeking those championships in WVCW for several years now, and he finally put it together.
One of the greatest moments in WVCW history.
It was
Boris.
a moment.
Seeing Boris.
And
with
here's
those
what I want
champions.
to say. I think the Ducks, going into this, like you said, they thought they were going in as the champs.
Right.
There's going to be a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. I'm predicting they're going out there to try to prove something and to vault themselves back into the title picture. I think they're going out there to steal the show.
Oh, I have no
And I
doubt
think
about
them
it,
and the
yeah.
Brotherhood are going to be a match to watch.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. If you like fun, fast pace, if you like that flippy stuff, as people like to say, then you will like this one.
Right up my alley.
That's right. And there, we were jumping
Oh.
the gun earlier. Let it snow because, guys, the legendary ECW, WWE, TNA performer, he's been everywhere, done everything. Al Snow is coming to Miracle on the Mountain. And, man, but does he have a tall mountain to climb in the New Age Enforcer James Drake, who has just been on a tear throughout West Virginia Championship Wrestling since debuting several months back.
Not just in WVCW. James Drake, I've said it before. I genuinely think he is the most dangerous man on the WVCW roster right now.
Yeah.
He is a man with size. He's a man with he's got the size of a heavyweight. He can move like a cruiserweight. He's got the technical skill. He's got the old school mentality mixed with a lot of the new school mentality. I think James Drake is the guy to watch going into this. He's currently the holder of the Luck of the Draw.
That's right. Do
So
not
he's
forget
got a
that.
title shot in his back pocket at any time he wants.
That's right.
And I think he's definitely coming to make an example of the legendary Al Snow. I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm not taking anything away from Al Snow, but I think Al Snow needs to be ready for James Drake, the guy that Waldo and myself saw, along with Anthony Henry, win the Evolve Tag titles in Charlotte not too long ago.
That's right.
I mean, they don't hold them now, but that's just a chance that happened because James Drake is on fire right now.
See, here's the thing. Listen up, Al Snow. I know you're considered a legend and legendary and all that good stuff. But here's the thing. Welcome to West Virginia, first of all. I hope you enjoy your stay, but you're going to have a real problem doing that. Because when you get here, you're not running in to some Johnny-come-lately that these superstars get booked to go and roll over. You're getting booked against James Drake, the New Age Enforcer, one of the best wrestlers in the world, not just in this area. And let me promise you one thing, Al Snow. You better be the one getting a gut check because he's definitely tough enough.
Well,
I hate to agree with you, but gosh, Waldo, you're pretty right there.
well, I mean, strong words from our companion here, but I mean, as you said, and I can't take anything away or say anything there
Of course
is
you
not
can.
true. Oh, of course,
I'm
I can.
always right.
Well, no. But James Drake is a force to be reckoned with, and again, as to not to take anything at all away from Al Snow, legend, and excited for him to be there. Thankful that he is a part of the show. But yes, he has his hands full.
More than
on
full.
the mountain.
Be ready, Al Snow.
And as you said, you got to remember, James Drake does have that basically a cash-in type opportunity for that title. Keep that in the back of your minds at all times.
Any show.
Anywhere.
You know.
Absolutely.
Can you think of a more dangerous person to hold that?
No, it's quite fitting that the Enforcer has that. And also, we will say, Al Snow is, you can see it on the graphic behind us, doing an in-ring meet and greet at intermission, in-ring photo opportunity, autograph. You can do both. So there is an opportunity to come there, get some stuff signed, a picture, whatever you may be looking for.
And as we're about halfway through the card here, speaking of meet and greets, who else can you meet at Miracle on the Mountain?
Oh, of course.
The Arson Brothers.
The Arson Brothers.
Fabulous Arson Brothers.
Absolutely. Come by, see us, take a picture. I know everybody wants my autograph. I don't know about you, but everybody wants my autograph. So come by. We'll have a table there. Of course, we'll be out to talk to you, not only at the tailgate.
That's right. We'll be out all day at the tailgate
Come
party.
on by. We
in
do
and out through
commentary.
Miracle.
Come on by. We'll take a picture
Okay.
with you. We can.
They
we can
better
do
not
more
hold
than one
autographs,
thing.
but they definitely want my picture.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
Look at this
yeah.
face.
But nonetheless, we will be there as well. You can stop by, meet us, greet us, whatever you may so choose. And from there, guys,
Wow.
another one. Oh, extremely excited about this one as well. Lucha Underground's Cortez Castro will be taking on Anthony Henry, one half of former Evolved Tag Team Champions, as Jeff just spoke of. But, man, oh, guys, what about this matchup?
Well, I'll tell you what, if you haven't seen Cortez Castro, go get on your Netflix, because Lucha Underground's on there, and check him out. Or find a loop on El Rey. Because I'm telling you, this is one dangerous man, as well as Anthony Henry. I'm telling you guys, I'm calling it right now. This very well could be match of the night at Miracle on the Mountain on a stacked card, mind you.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, these two guys are going to absolutely tear down the house. Cortez Castro's amazing. Like you said, you see him on Lucha Underground, you see what he's capable of. Anthony Henry, I've been saying it for years, the most dangerous striker in all of independent wrestling, maybe in all of wrestling, period. Anthony Henry and Cortez Castro, they are going to absolutely tear down the house.
I can't wait for this one. I'll tell you.
It is going to be phenomenal. Looking forward to even the opportunity to call this one, just because I think it's going to be such a spectacle to watch. And that is not to underplay any of the other ones. Like you said, just a standout match on an already stacked card. The whole night. It's going to be a great night. And again, June 2nd, guys, Bluefield, West Virginia. You definitely want to be there at the Bluefield Auditorium is where this is all going down. And from there, guys, we will get into the now tag team title turmoil.
Yeah.
Due to what we spoke of, the upset, or not upset, as Sean likes to say, but the Universal Heartthrobs winning the championship now has created a situation where this tag team turmoil match is for the championship. And I'm going to run down the teams here that are involved in this one real quick, and then I'll get your guys' thought. Of course, the champions, the Universal Heartthrobs, and they will be managed by Boris Petrov. So the Last Kings, Baron Bullard and Johnny Smooth. Also, End, which is Zuka King and TJ Boss, and they will be accompanied by the Tommy Thomas. The Millennials, Garrett Coleman and Chance Riser. The Faction, Wild Bill, Jeff Baker, and Jeff Connolly, and the Gymnasty Boys, Timmy Lou Retton and White Mike. Guys, what a match this is going to be. My goodness.
Well, you know what? One of the most important things you said there, Jeff Connolly's in this match.
Jeff Connolly is
Connolly.
in this one. That's your boy.
He
We
is.
all know that.
My man.
Well, not only that, so's Bull Rope.
Bull Rope.
Wild Bill.
And if you don't know, Wild Bill is affectionately called a Bull Rope by the Arson Brothers, and actually has been for several years before he became a WVCW roster member. But that's
We
out of
love
affection.
Bull Rope.
We do love Bull Rope.
We love Bull Rope, and Waldo loves Jeff Connolly.
Yeah, he does.
In everything serious we can say, though, what a lineup
Oh,
of tag
yeah,
teams in this
fantastic.
match. I mean, you've got guys that have wrestled all over the world practically in this match. Get there. That's all I can say is get there,
Yeah.
because this is going to be insanity.
My sleeper pick in this match, I'm looking here. A team that
Yeah.
I think maybe, all these teams are amazing. If you look at this top to bottom,
No doubt.
Zuka King and TJ Boss.
Well,
The
sir,
End.
that's kind of who I'm going to be honest. I got my eye on too. Been watching them.
With the Tommy Thomas.
No doubt that definitely comes into play. Watching them not only in WVCW but on the independents, moving and shaking, if you will. So yeah, I am kind of there with you on that one.
Well, let's not sleep on the Last Kings, Baron Bullard and Johnny Smooth, some WVCW stalwarts.
That's
Been
right.
around for a very long
That's
time.
right, Baron Bullard, former heavyweight
So long.
champion.
Yeah, some of the top
Yeah.
guys in the business, absolutely. Hey, while we're talking about the tag team match here, I have another announcement to make. But finally, the contracts have got situated, and I'm getting paid what I deserve since I'm the star of the show.
Wait,
You're getting
But,
paid.
What?
but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But please, gentlemen, returning this summer. If we don't have a date yet, but what's returning, Jeff? We're talking about tag team wrestling.
Oh,
Oh yeah, hot tag.
Oh,
Sure.
all
my
right.
show on the Arson
All
Brothers
right.
Network.
Yeah.
Hot tag.
We're working out all the particulars now. Contracts have to get situated. Yada, yada. But be on the
Nice.
lookout. It's coming soon. The all new and improved hot tag coming back to the Arson Brothers Network.
By improved,
Fantastic.
he means he's not going to be on it.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Fantastic
Well,
news.
I want people to watch it, so yes, I will be there.
Excited for that. Glad to hear that, guys.
All right.
And now we will go to, nonetheless, to Neal Dashwood, formerly known as Emma with the WWE. That's right, she will be at Miracle on the Mound, and she will be taking on Nicole Payne, who we saw making her way up the ranks here at WVCW. And we have to mention, first off, this match sponsored by Melissa Davis, attorney at law. So thankful for her coming on and helping make this happen, this
Let
huge
me tell you
matchup.
something. If you're in any kind of legal trouble, call Melissa Davis. She has your butt covered. Let me just tell you. I know this from personal.
I mean,
This is a guy
we
that
have
has
to
a lot
all
of
the
legal
time.
trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's the Arson Brothers lawyer. You can imagine what that would entail.
Speaking of legal trouble, Emma better keep her hands off of me at this. Is all I
Oh,
can
my
say.
goodness.
You know, I'm a married man, and I don't need that mess in my life. Sorry.
Wow.
But what a match, huh? Come on.
No, absolutely.
To Neal Dashwood,
Fantastic.
I think this is probably her, at least since leaving WWE, this is her West Virginia debut, I would assume.
She's been making a name
I
for
would
herself in the
imagine
Ring
so.
of Honor, Women of Honor.
Yeah, absolutely. She
And,
has been tearing it
I mean,
up.
a burgeoning division here in WVCW, and something that we hope to see grow more and more, is a women's division. in
Absolutely,
WCW.
yeah.
And what better star power could you ask
Oh,
for
yeah.
on our biggest show of the year?
So when you're coming to Miracle on the Mountain this year, you're not just seeing, people who, lots of times you go to shows that are local shows, and you see people who have been past their prime. I hate to say that, but you see people
happens.
who
You're not wrong.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
You see people who are out just trying to keep it
You're
alive.
not
But this
wrong
is
at all.
someone who left the WWE and is out making a name for herself out on the indie scene, stronger than ever. And Nicole Payne, one of the flagship talents in our women's division. What a great match! What are you doing?
Oh, I was just looking at your notes.
What have you
what's
wrote
wrong
so
with-
much?
Look, I've got stuff to say. I have to make sure I get it all
That's
in.
not even about
Yes,
wrestling.
it is about wrestling. Why are you talking? Gosh, you two
I can't
kill
even
me.
sell
sometimes.
that stuff at the bookstore. You gotta
Well,
be 18 to buy what he's looking at.
That's ridiculous.
I'm just saying.
Nonetheless,
Absolutely
despite-
ridiculous.
But Watto is correct. I mean, a fantastic opportunity to meet a quite big star for you. And speaking of meet, Neal is offering a meet and greet before the event, a photo opportunity, autograph opportunity, some different opportunities there. Again, sponsored by Melissa Davis, attorney at law.
Speaking of meeting Miss Dashwood, I actually had the pleasure of meeting Miss Dashwood about a month ago. Me and Arson cousin Roscoe were on the road. I can't believe how much she paid to meet me, but I have a picture to prove it. So
I did see the picture,
yeah,
but
super nice lady, and that money's well spent. So let me tell you,
I'm sure.
Oh, it
I'm
is.
Sure.
I just wonder if she would describe it as a pleasure to meet her.
she
as
seemed
much
to
as-
enjoy it.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Well, nonetheless. So come meet Emma to Neal Dashwood. That's going to be fantastic. And now, guys, we got to talk about, see it there in the bottom, the title unification ladder match. This has been building for over a year. It is your WVCW heavyweight champion, Aaron Biggs, taking on your WVCW heritage champion, William Huckabee. Both of those titles will be suspended high above that ring, and you will have to use a ladder, get that thing in place, climb up, take both titles. This will unify those titles. And, man, the brutality that we have saw these two men put each other through for the past year, culminating to this, one, it's fitting. Two, it scares me to death.
You were sitting beside of me last year at Miracle on the Mountain when Aaron Biggs and William Huckabee main evented last year.
Yes.
This is a testament to how good this match was. I literally had tears in my eyes from the display I saw. It was an amazing match. It was everything I love about professional wrestling in that match. And Aaron Biggs won that belt last year. He's had a year-long reign.
Fantastic reign, yes,
And
absolutely.
There's a part of, like you said, there's a part of me that's actually a little nervous and a little scared about what these two men may do to each other. We saw a lot of change in
Oh, yeah.
William Huckabee between then and now.
Very much so.
He's not the same guy that he was. He's not the guy wearing the Incredible Hulk shirt dancing with kids in the
No, you
audience.
saw the start of that basically last year,
Yeah.
Miracle, and that fuse has just burned since.
And I would also say this is not the same Aaron Biggs.
No, absolutely not.
But when you equate what this feud has been up until now, which I'm going to go ahead and say it, I think it's one of, if not the greatest feud in WVCW
I'm right
history.
there with you.
I
Absolutely.
think William Huckabee is the greatest WVCW champion ever, and I think Aaron Biggs has been determined in the last year to prove that he's on the same level, and I think he's done that.
Yes.
And this is literally the culmination of what we've been looking at, and I can't wait to see what happens, who comes out on top, and I don't know. I mean, I don't even know what else to say about it. If you want your strong style, if you want your brutality, you're going to get all that in this match. You're going to get athleticism. You're going to get two men who both of these titles, because they're being unified, these two titles mean more to them than maybe anything, and they're going to put it all on the line. I'm not even going to say for all of us. We're going to get the chance to watch. They're doing this for themselves. They're doing this for wrestling and for themselves.
Oh, yeah.
And I can't wait.
I have a real question.
Okay.
We saw a few months back these two men off of the top rope with a superplex.
Oh.
We saw the wrestling ring's reaction to that.
Yeah.
It held, but everyone there, we all squirmed a little. This is large men. If they come off of that ladder together, what's going to happen?
I have another question. Are we sending Fred up in the rafters to put the belts up again this year?
I can only hope.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
And he don't come back. But I'll tell you what, I had tears in my eyes at Miracle last year too, Jeff Griffith. Absolutely, that's because I had to look at James Storm. But you know, it wasn't not only though this. We can't say enough about how great this feud has been. But it wasn't too many miracles ago that we had a ladder match as well.
Yes,
you know, a
fantastic one.
Yeah, between Timmy Lou Retton and Hangman Page, who is
right.
a huge star now. With the Bullet Club, Ring of Honor, New Japan. And that's what I'm saying. Don't miss this show. Don't come just to see the stars that are booked. You're going to come and see the stars of tomorrow.
That's
Guys,
right.
In a
Look
year
at Hangman Page used that ladder match as the launching point in his career. Since then, literally, you take a look from that moment on, has been nothing but up and still is to this very moment. So, you know.
I don't like him.
Well, he did super kick you.
I love that man. I'll tell you, he couldn't happen to a nicer
No,
guy.
right now I could sit here and look down this thing and I could name 10 names of people that I guarantee you are going to be on that level. Yeah. That's the kind of talent that WVCW is bringing you. There's no other promotion in West Virginia that's ever done that. Ever.
Absolutely not.
Not
Absolutely
on this
not.
level.
Absolutely not. So when you come to one of our shows, you don't know who you're going to see. Like, for example, Victor Andrews, somebody that we've had in WVCW, was on
right.
WWE television this week.
Yes, he was.
Cedric Alexander, the current cruiserweight champion of North. A WVCW guy, been with us several times. Of course, we mentioned Hangman Page, and the list goes on and on and on.
An
so don't
ever-growing
miss
list.
this show.
Jason Kincaid.
Absolutely.
Tearing the house down.
Fellow
Chase
Arson
Owens.
brother.
DDT right now. Oh, yeah.
Chase Owens.
Arson's for life.
Doing big
Jason.
things, roster member as well. So, I mean, it truly is not just Miracle on the Mountain, WVCW in general, a launching point for careers of people who are making it big in professional wrestling, and that makes us happy. That should make you happy. That should make you excited. We're excited. Come to this show.
Now, don't forget here that you're not going to break the bank coming to this thing either.
That's right.
Ticket price. Now, the front row is sold out, so if you snoozed, you lost on that. You
That's
missed
right.
your chance. But for only $30, you can come. You get a meet and greet with some of WVCW stars and get a seat in the second and third rows. There's
That's right.
$25 tickets. There's $20 tickets. So it's not like we're asking you to pay a lot of money. Now, you'll go. I know a lot of people will go and watch a company that has too much money anyway and pay $150, $200 for a ticket. But we're telling you right here, for $20, you can come see some of the best wrestling you're going to see.
I promise you it'll be a better show.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Not just in this area, but in any area. Absolutely.
Without question.
Yeah. So come check it out. You see the stars behind us. Don't forget, Mr. Number One George South, Al Snow, Tennille Dashwood, the Hall of Famer Ricky Morton. How are we even affording him? He's in the Hall of Fame. I don't know how we're doing that. But come, check it out.
That's right. It is going to be a blast, and we want to thank you for joining us here for this little preview show from the Arson Brothers here on Arson Brothers Network. And I don't know what to say. We are extremely excited for this show, for all of it. Don't forget, get there early. Get there about 2 p.m. for the tailgate party, the Arson Brothers tailgate party. You will have fun. You will get fed. You probably will win something. And then get yourself ready, because shortly after that ends, meet and greeting will start. And then the show has, what else can you say?
It's size cooking at the tailgate.
Baby Size will be doing some cooking.
I'll be there to make sure he does it correctly.
If people have watched their videos,
we are making him wear a shirt, though. He will have a shirt on.
I mean, if people have watched their videos, they know the kind of madness that goes on at the Arson compound.
Oh, yeah.
This is their chance to give you a little bit of the Arson compound. maybe a little bit more sanitized version of it.
Well, you know.
Just a little bit.
Don't forget to follow the Arson Brothers on every social media platform you can think of.
That's
Instagram,
right.
Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. Everywhere. Look for the
everywhere.
Arson Brothers.
No.
Yeah, but come find us. YouTube, the Arson Brothers Network. Go watch. If you haven't seen it yet, our 70s show.
That's right. Arson Night Fever now
Absolutely.
airing here. The best, worst 70s variety special you'll ever see. That's now airing on Arson Brothers Network on YouTube.
And if you watch it and you like it, come by the tailgate and tell us. Size might act out one of the
That's
scenes
right.
for you right
It
there.
may, if it works out, be playing at the tailgate.
Ooh,
Maybe.
wow.
We're working on that.
That's highbrow
But
entertainment
also,
right there.
you can find WVCW on social media as well. Facebook under West Virginia Championship. Excuse me, Facebook under West Virginia Championship Wrestling, at WVCW TV on Twitter and on Instagram.
What's their AIM?
Well, I think that's private.
Well, that's where all the footage is.
You
But we
know.
won't get into that right now. But
Oh,
if it's been a while
there's
since you saw,
footage?
well, I hear it's out there. But be sure follow all those things, guys. Where can they find you all at on the interwebs if you want to?
You can find me, AB Matt Klein, under at Blue Turtle Grass on all of social media, Twitter, and Snapchat, Instagram, all those things at Blue Turtle Grass.
You can find me at Professor Waldo. It's at Professor_Waldo. Professor because I'm smart, Jeff. Anyway, and you can find on all those same platforms as well, Jeff.
Well, and be sure not only follow Waldo, but he wants you to physically follow him too. Like when he goes to get lunch, when he's on a lunch break, he wants you to actually follow him.
If you
Make it
dare.
real creepy.
If you dare.
You can find me at Jeff Griffith on Facebook. You can find me at Jeff from WV on Twitter, on Instagram, all that good stuff. And that's it, I think.
That's right. And if you are watching this, please just pop down right beside you here. Click that little subscribe button. Go ahead and click that little bell right beside it. That'll give you notifications anytime we launch anything new. And we do have some fun new projects in store coming throughout the summer. So please subscribe. Help us grow this thing. And thank you.
One final thing. If you tweet WVCW, that's at WVCW TV, always end it with hashtag Roscoe for Hall of Fame.
Or hashtag British Frank Parker.
Either one.
Either or. Either or works.
one.
Guys, thank you so much. We're out. See you soon.